Welcome, Primary Pump athletes. I am so pumped up to be here today. Today is our first challenge video. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking you guys through a workout I designed, and I'm challenging each one of you to try to do this once or twice this week. So before we get started, let's talk about some of the things that you're going to need and then the way that we're going to go through this, all right? So in a second, I'll be showing you the actual workout order, right, that we're going to do. We're going to do every single thing. We're going to do it for 2 sets, right? And we're going to do it for either an amount of reps or an amount of time. But it'll say on the sheet which one to do. So that'll come up. You'll be able to see that. Before you start, a lot of you aren't going to have exactly the same equipment. You're still going to get a workout if you don't have the same equipment. So what I'm using weights on my hands. Some of you guys have the power hands is a great thing to use. Whatever you have to put weight on your arms. All right. The next thing we're going to have, we want to have a jump rope. Everybody needs a jump rope today. All right. Obviously, you're going to need your basketball. You need a basketball. If you have a weighted ball, right? If you have a heavy ball, this is called a slam ball. You can also use one of the other ones that bounces a little. Just make sure you don't hit yourself in the face. But you're going to need this heavy ball. And the final thing, if you have it, one of the weighted basketballs. See, it still dribbles, but it's a little bit heavier. So what we're doing is we're working on explosiveness today. We're working on change of speed. We're working on being able to have that ability to with power and with agility, move from one direction to another. So everything we're doing, we're trying to do as fast, or even a better word for it is as quick as we can, from a dead stop to an explosive movement. So you're going to see that in everything that we do today. Guys, this is going to be a hard workout. Hard, okay? So as we talked about in the past, and most of you have heard this from me, if you're going to do what's called deep practice, which means you're committed to the process, right? Not the outcome. You're committed to the process. It takes those 3 things. It takes bringing your hard work, which is energy, focus, and determination. It means you need to do intentional repetitions. And what we're doing are going to be intentional repetitions today that you're focused on the movement pattern and building muscle memory. And then the final thing, you just have to celebrate through the mistakes. You got to celebrate when you make mistakes so that you're excited about your improvement. So guys, let's get going. I'm super excited about our workout today. And this is going to take about 45 minutes to an hour. And I challenge you guys to give me some feedback on how the workout went. First thing we're going to be doing is a jump rope. We're going to do 1 minute and 30 seconds. Notice I got my weights on my wrist. If you don't have weights, go faster. Just trying to go as fast as you can. Good footwork. If you make a mistake, don't stop. Get back into it as quickly as you can. We're changing our footwork throughout. We're going to be doing 2-foot jumps, 1-foot jumps. Change from one foot to another, heel taps, whatever you can do. We're going to also be doing scissor kicks and then side to side. Okay, just so we're clear. But you guys will be able to see it. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready. Timer's on. Go. These are 2-foot. 2 hops, you switch. 2 hop, 2 hop, 2 hop. As soon as you make a mistake, get right back into it. Now are your scissors. You got about 1 minute left. Make sure you breathe while you're doing this. Side to side. See how fast you can go. Got about another 40 seconds. Try to do heel taps. Heel taps. Guys, the jump rope is to get coordination. Get good footwork. Basketball is all about footwork. Even when you're dribbling, you think it's about dribbling, but it's really about good footwork. 18 seconds. 9 seconds. Start slowing down a little bit. Keep going. 5. Woo, feel the burn. Stop. 30-second rest. 30-second rest. go. Ready, ready, ready. Set, go. My rope's getting messed up. High knee. We'll do this for 15 seconds. 5 left. 5 seconds left. Then we're going to go to scissor kicks. Five more seconds. All right. Now 2 foot hops. 1, 2. If you got weights on your arms, you're feeling it now. You got 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Stop. Just remember, if I'm going up for a shot and someone fouls me, whatever it is. So we're going to work on snap downs. Right, we're going to start here. Right, so I'll take that back. We're going to work on our counter movements. We're going to be up here. And all we're going to do is snap down. Right? We're going to do it 20 times with a 15-second rest. And then another 20 times. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice my feet. I'm pulling down so hard. My feet are coming off the ground. I'll move out a little bit. My feet come off the ground. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Here we go. 15-second rest. 15-second rest. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go, here we go. Ready, ready, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull yourself down. Pull. How fast can you come down? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20. Good, good, good. So a single leg lateral and back to a 2-foot vertical and a 2-foot forward. But we're going to do this with weights. So ideally, you've got a ball, a heavy ball, but if you don't, you can just use a 10-pound dumbbell, right? As long as you're holding it like this, right? I'll demonstrate. I can go 1, 2. You land on 2. I jump. And I jump out. Right? So here's what it looks like. I'm going. Notice I'm bringing the ball. If it's not a ball, I'm bringing this, but I'm using it to swing, so I have to tighten my core. There and back. On 2. Jump. Jump out. And land good. Land in foundational landing. All right? Here we go. I'm moving my ball, though. We're doing 10. 1. Come back. 10 each leg, actually. We're doing 2 sets. The other set's going to be the other leg. How fast do you? That's 3. Swing it. So I messed that one up. Let's try out again. That's 4. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. Nice one We're gonna make it 8. 10's too many. All right, rest for a minute. We're gonna do the other leg. Woo. 30 more seconds, 30 more seconds. Get your breath. Guys, your rest is just as important as your work. The rest gives you your energy back, enables you to go hard on each rep. If you're so tired, you can't give at least 85% of your full effort, rest more. Right? Because this is all about building power and speed, so it doesn't do any good to do a wasted rep where you only have half energy. You got to be at 85%, then move on to the next one. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. Now we just did, we're going, that side we went right to left. Now we're going to go left to right. So we're going, try it again. Here we go. Remember to land on 2 feet when you go back. There we go. Now I got it. Get out of my way. That's 2 or 3, I think. 4. 5. We're going 8. Here we go. 9. I'm sorry, that's 6. 7. Last one. Last one. Hey, good job. Rest. 1 minute rest. Next one, this is going to be explosive push-ups. Explosive push-ups. Now, I've got a vest on. It's about 20 pounds. This should not be a lot of reps. Now, if you don't have weight, maybe you put a weight on your back and do this. But if you have no weight whatsoever, just do more and try to explode harder. Like, if you have no weight on, you should actually be coming off the ground. If you're really weak in your upper body, you can do cobras, which, let's see if you guys can see up. You can see. Go to your knees. Notice not like this, but get your body straight still. And what you're going to be doing is trying to explode up. So here's what it looks like. I want to explode up. Now, what we're going to be doing though is we're going to explode up and arm out. Arm out. Right? And if you're doing a full one, it looks like this. 1. Push up hard. 2. Okay? So that's what we're doing. Go as hard as we can. I'm talking like explosive. You're only supposed to do 8. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready? We're doing 2 sets of 8. 2 sets of 8. Here we go. With a minute, with 30 seconds in between. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. There we go. Good job. Good job. Remember, if you didn't have a weight on there and it was super easy, that means your hand should be coming off the ground. Completely off the ground, you're pushing so hard. 15-second rest. Go right back into it. I said 30, but we'll make it 15. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready. Ready, set, go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Good job, guys. Good job. Way to bring it. Way to bring it. All right, guys. All right. So now we're going to do what's called a progression. So the last exercise we did, working on our ability to be explosive jumping and moving laterally, we did on 2 feet. This time it's going to be on 1 foot the whole time until we land on 2. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to do it without the weight at first. Some of you, if your knees and your core are not strong enough, you feel uncomfortable, don't do it with the weight. But here's what it's going to look like. You're going to go lateral, and lateral onto one leg. Notice I did not, and when I come back here, I'm snapping down, I'm jumping, snap back down, jump forward on the 2 feet. So here's what it looks like a little faster. So I'm going lateral, lateral, jump, jump on the 2. Here's full speed, full speed. All right, so we're gonna do 8 on each leg, 8 on each leg. Are we ready for it? Guys, if you have some weight, remember you can use your 10-pounder, you can use a 5-pound weight, or you can use nothing. It's up to you. Here we go, 10 on each leg. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Now we're switching legs. Here we go. Woo! Give it a 30-second rest. Make sure you're really breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Athletes, remember, if you don't get your energy level back up to where you feel like you can go 85%, press the pause button, take an extra minute. Right? Because what we don't want is a half effort. Okay, we have to have a whole effort to build that type of muscle that we're trying to get. Long distance running, that's aerobic. We're doing anaerobic, we're doing explosiveness, and that requires full energy, or you don't build that muscle. So here we go. Now we're going the other direction. Let's try it again. Remember, take it slow on your muscle movements. Movement pattern. There we go. Comes 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Yeah. Great job. Good job, guys. Here's our next one. They're plank up downs. Right, here's the key. We're trying to go as fast as we can and explode, just like we did on those push-ups. But unless you have a weighted vest, it's really hard to keep that weight on your back. So we're doing no weight unless you have something to hold the weight on with. But if you don't, we're just going to do it. You might want a squishy mat because it hurts your elbows. All right. So we're going to do 12. Rest for 30 seconds and do 12 more. Here we go. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rest. All right. So here's the key. We went with a certain hand we went down with first. So for me, I was here and I came up with my left hand first and then my right hand. This time, we're going to be down. I'm going to come up first with my right hand, then my left hand, because we're always trying to make sure we have balance in both sides of our body. All right? We still got about another 15 seconds. Guys, you don't need to be sweating as much as I am. I'm an old man. You guys all know it. I sweat if I breathe hard. However, if you're not breaking a sweat when you're doing this, you are definitely not going hard enough. Okay? So you should be definitely sweating. All right, here we go. Here we go. This time I'm going up on my right hand first. Ready, set, go. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, slow down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Way to bring it. Way to bring it. Good job, guys. So, all of these movements should look familiar as basketball movements. This next one is actually part of a move that we will be working on. So I want to work through our movement pattern here to make sure you do it correctly, and then we're going to add weight to it, okay? So here's the first thing. We're going to do a basketball stance. One of the things we talked about is our hips open movement. So you can do an open step, which means my body is open to the defender, or I can do a cross step, which means I crossed over in front of the defender. We're going to do both of those, right? As if we're driving to the basket. We're doing what some of you I've taught is called sexy drive. That means we're getting our, and I'll explain that in a minute later. The main thing is that as I go, I'm going to get my chest facing the ground and my shoulders over. So here's how we're going to be. So as I come forward, it's going to look like this, and I'm going to push back on the 2 feet, and I'm going to jump as if I'm taking a jump shot. So in real time, this is what it would look like. I'm going right into my shot. All right? But remember, this is the plyo part of the workout. So here's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to have my weight. If you don't have your weight, at least use the ball. Okay? Have something. I'd rather you have a dumbbell instead of the ball, but if that's all you have is your regular basketball, use it. So here's what it's going to look like. I'm going to rip through, push forward, shoulders to the ground, chest to the ground, and then I'm pushing back on the 2 feet, and I'm jumping as high as I can. So it looks like this. See how I jump on 2 feet, and then I jump. So here it is again, full motion. That's 1. All right, we're going to do 8, and we're going to do 4. That was open step I just did. We're going to do 4 open step, and then 4 cross step. Back, shot. Cross step, back, shot. Then we're going to do the other side. So 8 total on each side. Give me a minute to catch my breath, and we're going to get started. We'll have a 30-second rest in between. All right, here we go, here we go. We'll start with open step. Remember, chest flat to the ground. Ready? 1, 2, how fast can you come back? 3, back on 2 feet and jump. 4, cross step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 30-second rest. 15 more seconds. Here we go, here we go. Remember, open step first. Chest in the ground, 2 feet, jump. Sweep the ball, back, shot. Cross step. Woo. Nice. Way to bring it, guys, way to bring it. All right, guys, we're going to work on press movement. Press movement, there's a lot of that. You're trying to go up and get a rebound. Maybe someone's holding over your arm, trying to finish a play. You got to have power in this upper body, okay? So what we're going to work on, ideally, you've got a heavy ball, right? You've got a heavy ball. We want to mimic all the basketball movements we can. So if I have a heavy ball, I can be down in my squat position, and I can literally just go right back in. I'm getting that same movement. But if I can't do that, then I can use this, right? I can have a weight, And I can go and do like that. I can also use the dumbbell. Same thing. Down to squat. And I'm pushing. Notice, this is not about squat jumps, okay? This is literally, I'm just doing a little tiny squat just so I have some balance. And I'm literally just as hard as I can. Up. It's all about your upper body. Just a tiny bend in your knees. So when you do, you're going to leave the ground just a little bit. When you do, you have a nice soft landing, okay? So remember, this is all about your shoulders. All right, here we go. So we're doing this one for 30 seconds. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. Bring it back down as hard as you can. This also, if you have a ball in your hand, it's actually going to make it, so you have to squeeze those fingers tight. This is going to try to come out of your hands. We got 10 seconds. Remember, it's not legs. Push it with your arms. Good. Good job, good job. Way to go, way to go. 30-second rest. Get your rest. Remember, rest is just as important. Here we go. Let's get after it. How fast can you bring it down? All the way up, all the way down. Seconds. 5 seconds. Great job. Ooh, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Guys, that is our final part of the workout. We're about halfway done. Remember, I told you that this is a workout challenge, right? That means you may not be able to get done. It may be too hard for you. But guess what? That is right there at that edge of deep practice where you push yourself to where you don't know that you can go any further, you don't think you can, and then you just decide. You decide to work hard. You decide to put in the work, and you decide to just be great today. So I believe that even if you can't do it the first time, you can do it the second time. And if you need a little extra rest, go get a drink of water, get a sip of maybe some juice to get yourself some more energy, and finish this with me. Come on, guys, I know you got it. I know you do. If I am 46, oh my God, I just turned 46. Most of you guys know that. I'm 46, and if I can do this workout, you can too. You guys are young. You got all kinds of energy. I believe in you. I believe in you, guys. Here we go. The first thing we're going to start with is just a little bit of warm up. Now, if you have a heavy ball, like the heavy dribble ball, some of you do, some of you don't, but if you have it, I would definitely use it on this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to do ball slap, we're going to do around the world, and we're going to do spider. But we're going to do all of them for 30 seconds, right? No rest, all 3 of them, and then we're going to rest for 30 seconds and do them all over again. So are we all ready? Here we go, ball slaps, we're doing 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, heavy ball, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, here we go. I'm going to give it a second just in case someone's not done. You guys can go ahead and just wait on me. All the way up, all the way down is 1. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got to count one. 9, 10. All right, now spider. keep going, not quite done yet. 5 more seconds. Stop. 30-second rest, 30-second rest. On this next time through, when you do around the world, make sure you go the other direction from what you went the last time. Most likely it's your weak side, it'll feel really awkward. That's how you'll remember. There we go. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. All right. Here we go. 1, 2. Keep going, keep going. Don't wait for me. All right, right into around the wall. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You gotta go my weak side. There's 3. 4. That's 6. 7. 8. 9. Keep it in the count number down there. 10. All right. Spiders, spiders. 30 seconds. Now the legs are burning. Here we go. Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. Woo. Rest, guys. Rest. Good job. Good job. Way to go. Way to go. Here we go. You notice I got my weights back on. If you have your power hands, you want to put your power hands on. Haven't got mine in yet, like I said. Also, if you have a heavy ball, what I'm going to do is I'm using heavy ball and regular ball, which is going to really mess my brain up. So remember what we talked about is not just embracing mistakes, but celebrating mistakes. So I may make a ton of mistakes in this, right? Because it's so different for me. But that's what I want, because that's how I'm training my brain to be able to handle all of the difficulties that I'm going to see during the game without even thinking about it, right? So, here we go. We're going to go 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're going to do a three workout, 3 2-ball drill rotation, 15 seconds of one, then the other, then the other. So it's going to be 2-ball alternating. It's going to be high-low, and it's going to be kill it. All those are going to be 30 seconds with a 15-second rest. Then we're going to start all over and do it a second time. All right, here we go. All right, so first thing we're doing is alternating. Once you got it down, try to get those head up. Alternate. 30 seconds. Halfway there. There we go, good job. Keep going. Keep going, guys. Listen to the timer. Wait for the buzz. Wait for the buzz. All right, now we're doing high-low. 15-second rest. Here we go. If you have a heavy ball, do the heavy ball high. Heavy ball high. Switch the balls. So we're doing heavy ball high. Switch hands. Now we're going to kill it. We're going to do kill it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. 4 pounds and then 1 killer. After you've done 3, switch the balls. And give it a full 30-second rest. Full 30-second rest. Here we go, here we go. I'm doing this so we can. After 15, you're going to switch hands back to the heavy ball. After 15. That way your hand, you're used to it. Switch. Hold on, take it. It really messes with your brain. But I love it. Loving it. There we go. Here we go, here we go. High, low, high, low. Ready? Heavy ball goes high. You want 15 seconds to swing. Last thing. You're going to kill it. 15 to 15. Here we go, here we go. Killing it. 15 and then switch the balls. Great job. Thanks for bringing it. We're almost there. Almost home. We're getting close here. We're getting close. All right, so these next things are going to be our actual dribble moves that we're making sure we're doing the plyo or the explosive movement because we want to make sure that the defense cannot recover. So when we do the move, we want to get them to stop moving, and then we want to move laterally to get to their outside shoulder and then learn to attack straight through them, right? Because if you just try to take your move, as let's say I do a pound and cross, and they haven't moved anywhere, right? Or I haven't gotten laterally further than they have, then they can actually get the charge, right? So let's say I'm doing a pound and cross. I don't want to do pound, cross, and not go anywhere and go straight forward. That's how you get a charge. So I want to be able to go pound, cross. I've got further than they are, and now I go straight forward, or at least in a more straight line, straight to the basket, and get them on my hip, right? So, first thing to know on this one is if you have a heavy ball, we're going to do 2 sets. We're going to do one with the heavy ball, one with your regular basketball. If you don't, just shoot your basketball for both sets. We're doing 30 seconds of each drill. We're going to do pound cross, then we're going to do pound over cross, right? And then we're going to do our scissor kicks. And just as a reminder how to do this, you imagine there's a line right here. Let's say I have a line, right? And I'm going to literally, watch my feet, I'm going to go forward, back to the line. Other foot forward, back to the line. So it's scissor kicks, but I'm coming directly back to that center line every time. At first, this is going to be a real challenge, but I'd rather you go slow, get the movement pattern down first, and then do the movement. Guys, it's really important to be honest. This really helps footwork. We're doing some of the more advanced footwork things that we're going to do later. So again, take a look at it. It's scissor kick, back to center. Scissor kick, back to center. Everybody take pause your video and take 5 minutes until you get this right. And here's what it looks like with the ball. So it's between, back to center, between, back to center, between, back to center. Notice I'm coming back to center, and I'm balanced, and my feet, every time, are back under my hips. I don't even know why, back under my hips. Okay? All right, you ready to go? Here we go. First one. Let me get the timer set. All right, we're just doing pound and cross, back and forth. Head ball's hard. Rip that ball across as hard as you can. 15 seconds. Make sure you get low. Get lower every time you go. Low. Good. Like you're dipping under something. Dip. Dip. Almost done. Good. Pick up your regular ball. It's going to feel really weird. Here we go. Here we go. These old legs don't get very far, but I know some of you can really cover distance. Good. Here we go. I'm going to give this a little extra time. 30 seconds. My legs are tired, but make sure yours are too. Remember what I said. When you're working on these type of things, when you're trying to get explosion and power, it's better to rest more, get your energy reserves back up, and be able to go at 85%. If you can't go at 85%, rest more. Get more water. Get a little bit, a couple sips of fruit juice. Do something to get your energy back up. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're doing overcross, so it's here, and I'm doing like a steering wheel, elbow up. Make sure you don't carry. Make sure you jump. 15 seconds. Nice. Good job. Get your regular ball. Regular ball. Nice. 30-second rest. Woo, 30-second rest. Okay, here we go, here we go. Last one. Last one of this set. Remember, scissor kicks. Back to center every time. Here we go. Right back under your feet, right? The other time. Nice. Nice job, guys. Nice job. This is our last one. This is one of our main moves that you have to do to be able to create space, to be able to handle pressure, and it's called hips open. As a lot of you have done this in practice with me, but for you to actually be able to put this into a game, you've got to get this movement pattern down, and you've got to get it to become so unconscious that the moment a defender gives you the read that you saw that he cut you off in a certain way, you know to go hips open and you don't even think about it. And the only way to get there is to do the reps right here. You got to do the reps at home over and over again, and then it'll just happen naturally, I promise you. So there's no magic, there's no secret. If you talk to any of the great players out there, they're going to tell you, they just put in the work. Are you willing to work? Are you willing to make the mistakes to be great today? Guys, we're at the end. This is where everybody wants to give up. You want to be like, oh, I'll do something later. But let's focus today on hips open. This last one, really important. Let me demonstrate it. We're going to do it with a regular ball. And here's what it's going to look like. Let's say I just did a peek fake and I ripped to go. Boom. He cuts me off. The defender cuts me off. So now, if I keep going forward, I'm going to get a charge, right? But if I try to cross over here, it's really awkward, right? Because he's right on me. So what I need to be able to do is go here and do that push back we worked on earlier, push back, up, and hips open, right? And here's why I want to do hips open. Because when I'm here, and if I push back like this and try to go back that way, that's the only way I can go, right? Or if I come here and I try to go through this way, I only have one choice. Well, watch what happens if I go here, push back, hips open. Now I can hezzy and go back the same direction, or I can hezzy between my legs and go that way, or cross over, whichever one works, right? But for right now, we're just doing hips open, so it's going to be how far back can I get and get down. So watch what I'm doing again. I'm going to get lower the whole time. Lower. That way I can go somewhere. All right? So we're going to do 5 open step hips open, 5 closed step hips open, to the right and to the left. 2 sets, and we're done. Okay? 2 sets, we're done. Guys, bring it. I'm bringing it. I'm tired. But you know what? I love that feeling. I know you guys are going to learn to love that feeling because it means you're getting better. So let's do it. We're just doing, so we're doing 10 on this side, 10 on this side, 5 hips open, 5 cross step, switch sides, 30-second rest. Here we go. Now cross step. Open step, push back. Open step, push back. Make sure your chest gets to the ground. I don't think I was focused on that over there. Chest to the ground. Back up. 3, 4, 5. Cross step. 2 more. Rest. 30 seconds. Last set, guys. Let's bring it. Last set. Let's go. Woo. Okay, here we go. Last set, guys. Last set. Remember, open step 5, close step 5. To the ground, back up. Low. Cross it. Push back. Push back, last one. Push back. Here we go, this side. Open step. Cross step. Last one, come on. Ready to do my last one. Yeah. Let's go. Good job, good job. Way to go, guys.